The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about, man, your boy Rico Recklezz then went off, man, and went on the rant and finally spoke on the situation, what happened to Stain. Let's jump straight into it. Losing his life. Let's jump straight into it.
And when we do our research on you, bro, we learn, when you caught your case, and was gone away for 9 years, they say you in the face twice.
Yeah. Man, look, I did time for it so I can explain it,
Right?
A nigga, look, I tried to defuse the situation, man, but he playing crazy and he caused himself his own life. Went over there to defuse the situation, but God working mysterious way. I'm still here.
So originally you was charged?
Yeah.
Okay.
First degree, 2 attempts.
Okay. And then
I beat the 2 attempts though, got second degree for that. It was justified.
Word. And so that means they sentenced you to what, 18 years?
19 at 50.
19 and 50. Okay.
Hey, you hear me? 9 and 4 months.
9 and 4 months.
His name already top tier. Like, he divine. For like, if you want Vine over here, it'll be Stain. But guess what? Vine did more capping than anything. A lot of extra social. He wasn't doing that social media. Stain was just straight street nigga. And rapping, but he was just straight street nigga. So, it play out different. You feel me? Like, now if you get out and do all the internet capping, you never know. But guess what? Nigga, the guy still ain't on like that.
What's his name? His name's Stain, I think. He just came home.
Yeah, Stain.
He always used to tell me about him. Like, Stain, he's finna come home. He's finna come home. He's finna come home. On Biddy, he came home, but he came home. So I'm like, damn, that's...
Wheeler, the deceased, according to the doctor, might be possibly 12 to 24 rounds in his body, numerous locations. I got a list of them, but I'll give it to the paper pair. Hi, 10-4.
Of the afternoon investigating the shooting, and based on the number of evidence markers we're seeing on the ground, as many as 80 shots were fired here. The shooting happening around early afternoon near 75th and Harvard, apparently right in front of a convenience store. The Chicago Fire Department confirming 3 people were shot. One was pronounced dead, another victim drove or was driven to a hospital, and a third victim was transported by ambulance. The gender...
Real brother. I look at my brother. So play ball then. Pop outside, know what's going on. Y'all come with 80 shots. If it's just 80, took an 80 ball, just ain't going. And I respect it. It took an 80 ball. I'm not, y'all want to start all that trouble about nothing, gang. Just be cool. How y'all be cool. Like, my brother, he RIP, but my brother a legend, and he didn't go for none. And that's what he like to do, lay belt and kick. But all that whooping in my DM, thinking I'm finna, what you want, man, slide for Stain. Man, they slide for Stain. Man, we slid for Stain 1,000 times. That's why his life was just good. There's no folks, my crib, he just got access to my crib whenever he wanted to come. 24/7, he had his own room there. He lived it. He had the keypad to my door, the keypad to my gate, the door answers anybody. Anytime he called me for anything, I got sent. I ain't seen anybody. And I had that man and Amiri and Mo's design. Y'all got, and y'all been free for y'all whole life, and he been locked up for 10. Free my brother. I was saying that for a long time. Now he finally free. RIP, man. Yeah, this one hurt, gang. This one hurt, folks. Man, I gotta deal with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm dealing with it accordingly. Smoking my... I see every DM, all that. I appreciate anybody that have my back that said condolences and like hold my head. I really appreciate that, and I love y'all for probably did something to one of y'all. And that's respectful to every people that wanted to, And I got folks' last song that he made. I recorded it. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna drop my brother though, man. Have some good times. I wish he would listen to me. I told him, man, you gotta watch everybody in the right thing. You think I'm moving the way I'm moving? Just watch everybody. Like, damn, man, my brother up in heaven here, legend. I ain't got the song.
Real Stain, man. Gauge up the CEO, man. Look, come on, ain't no motherfucker playing out here. This shit for real, though. My door. Good? Yeah. Is it good, yeah? Free all the guys. RP JoJo, for sure.
The energy you put out is the energy you get back. Laugh now, cry later. And I feel like Rico Recklezz, man, hold your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know dude crying himself to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a childhood friend that you've been waiting to come home for 10 years. He finally come home and then he lose his life, 2 years after he done got released? I already know he going through it. But this is what comes with being in them streets. Ain't nobody trying to give Rico Recklezz no shoulder to cry on, because you want to know why? He done trolled his ops. He done trolled his homies. He done trolled Duck after he passed away. He done got into it with the Hounds. He done got into it with Lil Pappy Peoples. So ain't nobody about to show him no type of love, sympathy, and none of that. And I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of the envy and hatred that's staying, some of it that he getting is really because of Rico Recklezz. You know what I'm saying? But dudes is going to learn the hard way from doing 10, 12-year stretches and coming home still thinking that it's 2015 and 19 and all of that when dudes got locked up. Man, I'm telling you, the streets change every day. Dudes doing hood vlogs, giving up they favorite stores that they go to every day to get backwoods and something to drink from. Dudes is doing vlogs in front of the spots that they post up every day. And you think ops and police don't got common sense to pull up to that same spot? They say dude got hit up 24 times, man. Trust and believe me, that's not no accident. That's not no mistaken identity. That's somebody that wanted dude gone. You know what I'm saying? He just came home from a 10-year bid for you know what I'm saying, for a B. So it's like, and on top of that, for him to be in the streets, having all of that and being on the streets, think about it. You done took somebody's life and you done came back like it's nothing. Doing hood vlogs, you know what I'm saying? All respect go out to Dude, because everything that I done gathered from Dude was he was a real one. You know what I'm saying? They say he was the King Von to his side. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't play the internet. So all respect go out to Dude. But I just personally felt like, man, a lot of dudes is losing their life, man, because dudes is caught up in trying to get time back from when they did in prison, man, and that's never gonna work. Real talk, man. But I just feel like this, Rico Recklezz, everything that come with dudes dissing your homie, man, you got to take that on the chin, man, because you didn't diss so many people. I feel like him and Memo 600, if they ever trip and fall, if they ever lose a homie, a loved one, a cat, a dog, or anything, dudes is going to call off work to troll and diss y'all, because that's the energy that y'all put out. Let's not forget Rico Recklezz went viral dissing every artist in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, when his day one homie loses his life, dudes is going to take that opportunity to troll and diss. But dudes can run to the internet to try to play it off and to try to, get some words of encouragement. And you know what I'm saying? Because they got to keep it gangster for the street. They got to look tough. Man, dude is crying himself to sleep. You talking about a childhood day one homie that you waited to come home for 10 years and he lose his life within 2 years? Man, that man crying himself to sleep, man. But like I say, man, prayers go out to Stain family, friends, loved ones. I just hope and pray, man, that a lot of y'all dudes that's coming home from doing these long periods of time, man, that instead of trying to get this time back, y'all focus on y'all family, coming up with a trade or, something, man. But rushing back to the streets, I just don't think it's worth it, because this generation don't go by not one rule that y'all probably went by back in the day, man. It's a totally renegade ball game out here, man. You got dudes taking out friends, backdooring each other. Anybody that come home and think that they just gonna jump back in the streets, it don't work like that, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, man.
The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?